So the problem right now is that our main window system is being made of steel, and custom steel takes about, what is
14 weeks.
What is that in human terms?
3.5 months.
3.5 months. And so I think we're still in shop drawings.
Yes,
Have we even made shop drawings?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna say 4 months, best case scenario.
What we're going to do is the handful of the windows that are going to be delayed 14 weeks, those particular openings, we're going to fabricate aluminum brake metal, and we're going to wrap all those window frames. I think there's just a handful. There's a couple large ones. And then that's going to allow us to get what's called our combo inspection, so we can move past that phase and we can progress the job, because typically they do not let you get past a certain phase until all of your windows are in. So this will circumvent that.
So if you want to buy time, you can buy Home Depot shit valves and just put them in.
What you could probably buy maybe under $100 a valve
Yeah, I bet you could get the rough for probably $50 a piece.
from like Ferguson.
Just
for
throw
like
them in,
Price Fister.
and the plumber would probably be like,
$150, $200 a
yeah,
fixture to
yeah, because
R&R.
he's gonna know that he's gonna have to come back. Minimally,
Okay.
you're probably talking about $1,000 to be able to move forward.
Okay.
And it's just mainly the shower valves we're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, I think early on, honestly, I didn't understand what you were trying to achieve here. I thought it was going to be a typical Clancy Lane house, but I see by the renderings, by the selections, by the documentation, by the sponsors, I see what we're trying to do here. And so it's exciting. Like, we want to be part of
Yeah,
it.
thank
We
you.
want to help move it along.
You know what I'm actually most excited for? This is for Derek at some point to see this house and be like, what the fuck? This is nothing like that.
There were some things left to be desired and a lot of things left to interpretation on it.
But this is, okay, so I had never done this. Like, I had never gone to an architect and been like, let's design my dream home. I didn't know what to expect from an architect. I didn't know what my receivables should be. And I had done a fair amount of projects before, so I wasn't a complete idiot. But I walked away after paying him a lot of money, like probably $60,000, $70,000 for very incomplete plans. And I found out after a year later of basically having to augment his plans with an MEP set and elevations and a lot of shit that he should have provided, I now know. But I think that there's just a lot of, in education, about building a custom home. And I'm curious, these are my builders. I'm curious as to what kind of plan, I mean, do you see that a lot?
There's a disconnect for us.
We see it very
At the
often.
very beginning, we wish that we could be involved. Like we try to with a lot of our clients be involved on the ground floor because we try to help guide them.
Well, because it not only, slows you down, but it slows us down too, right? I mean, we want to be efficient. We want to build stuff, and we don't make any money if we don't get in and out.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to try to educate the clients for sure.
Yes.
I mean, between us, there's 50 some odd years of experience, so it's hard. It's really hard to get that point across to clients in a few months.
To me, it really should be a collaborative process. It should be really, you should find your builder and your architect and really
Put them
work at the same time, because what happens is I was always under the impression that, okay, you find your architect and you design your dream home and you have all these wish list items, and the architect doesn't fucking care because they're not paying for it. So they're gonna spec all of these insane things that you tell them you want. And then what happens is you go and hire these guys and they're gonna be like, well, that doesn't fucking make any sense. It's not value engineered correctly. Brandon looked at the plans. We sat there for what, a month and a half having to go through, redo the plans. What should really happen is you should have your team working together to build the plans at the beginning, and you'll save yourself so much redundancy and time in the end. I'm gonna give myself slight credit because I did at that time question him about where are the elevations, where are the cabinet plans, because I had worked on projects that had plans and I did have elevations, and he said, oh, that's not normal. You don't actually get those. Maybe they were a commercial developer. I think that having a solid team in the beginning when creating your plans will save you huge money in the overall money and time, which
Frustration.
and
all that,
frustration.
yeah. That's why you essentially you pick your builder and you're like, this is my guy for whatever reason. And then they're going to help guide you.
Yeah.
Like the first gentleman that you had, that there was a lot of kind of this type of stuff. So so when we came on board, that's why we were like, holy cow, there's a mess over here. We got to try to sift through, and it took time to get it all organized. Now I think we're on a clear path now, and it's just a matter of finalizing selections. And
I mean, honestly, I talked about it earlier at some point. It's like finding your key people. It's like dating.
It's true.
I mean, honestly, you have to be super selective. You have to take your time. I made some bad decisions. I now found a great team. But to go back to the main point, I think that it really is, it should be a team effort when you're designing your plans and when you're trying to create this dream house or custom build that you're working on.
yeah, I think we've made it through the hardest point, actually. You know, I really do. Because now we have a clear path.
Yes.
We didn't have a clear path for a while.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of selections and then executing.
And it might not seem like it, but I actually do have a very clear vision for the house.
Well, that's our goal, is to take that and try to interpret it and
yes.
as a team and
I just don't
so we can
want to
execute.
spend $7 million.
Right.
No, that's just
Maybe
spend 6.
it might be 6.
I mean, 6 is not bad. It's better than 7.
But I haven't. I'm like, fuck, I don't want it. But my goal is to get an architectural digest. Just FYI.